Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Welcome back to the Bayern View if you were here earlier. Bless up to everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing A-okay. And yeah, man, we're here to talk about Bayern Munich apparently not looking to get a backup striker. Don't know what you really want to believe. I don't really know myself what to believe. We literally made the stream the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? Talking about the fact that we are looking to maybe we dropped the video of Patrick Schick. 2 days ago, Bayern looking to deploy Gnabry. Is that going to be the case? Are we looking at Schick? Are we not looking at Schick? What the hell is going on? To be straight up and blunt, I don't know 100% what's going on. Of course, I'm not an ITK. I'm not an in the know. I don't pretend to be or anything like that, like half these pussies. But yeah, like the way I see it personally, I'm not really too sure what's going on. Now, if we go over to this particular thing here, so this is what the news is coming out. So this is what's being said. Bear with me, let me clear my throat 1 second. That's better. Signing a backup for Harry Kane is not a priority for Bayern this summer. Given that the Englishman plays all the time, the money is to be invested in other positions. Now, we know that the first priority for Bayern Munich Football Club most definitely is Florian Wirtz. So I don't believe that this is why this is, I don't believe that it's, we're talking about that position as a whole, no matter if that's the left-hand side or if that's a cam, whatever. Florian Wirtz is going to be the biggest thing that Bayern Munich are going to look to acquire coming up in this summer window. Now, we already made a stream, and we'll touch on it slightly. If you want to go and watch it in full depth, please do. On the centre-back stuff. Now, is it going to be Jonathan Tah? Is it going to be somebody else? I'm not too sure. I know that there's news coming out, which you can never believe from the Spanish media. Basically just saying that Real Madrid are looking to actually acquire and sign Dean Hudson now. Is that true? Is that not true? I don't know. But for me personally, the way I see it is Bayern Munich need to get two centre-backs in. I think Kim Min-jae needs to be sold. So two centre-backs in. Obviously, we've got Ito, who's obviously got his metatarsal problem at the moment. But hopefully he'll be able to come back and won't get injured again. Fingers crossed. Because I really want Ito to work at this club, but it just doesn't seem to be good. And then obviously we've got Stanisic, who can play there. Obviously, he can play left back and he can play the right back. Very versatile player. Now, with this basically going on and saying that the money should be invested in other positions, my question then would be poised to what are the other positions? Is it just going to be Florian Wirtz, two centre backs, and we're done, or are we going to go in for a DM? Because if Polinia goes, a midfielder needs to come in. I know that Guerrero can play there. I know that Lima can play there. Goretzka, Kimmich, Musiala, if you have to play him there, can play there. But for me personally, go and get a player. If you get rid of Polinia, Stiller needs to be the signing. Obviously, we have Bischoff as well. Thank you, Alexander. There's another player who can play the 8. But for me personally, I think you then have to go and get Stiller, in my opinion. And that's the player I want. There are other options out there, of course, but I really want Stiller. I've always wanted Stiller. Now, the problem is I don't really know. Like this is so like put out there that I don't actually know what really to believe. You know what I mean? Because maybe we're thinking too far ahead, and maybe it's just centre backs that they're looking to get. For me personally, if we were to list everything that we need, I think we need a right back and a quality one. So yeah, I need a right back. Then I think we need two centre backs, a midfielder, and a winger. The winger takes off if you get Florian Wirtz. So then we need a right back, two centre backs, and a midfielder. Are they going to be able to get that done? I don't know. Spending 125 million on Florian Wirtz is going to make it harder because, and I'm not saying it in a bad term. I want Florian Wirtz. To be honest, before this news has come out saying so on, you don't really know what's going to happen. Would be a shout for right back. Is that name rings a bell? Big up to you, by the way, NJ, mate. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. He's the Dortmund player, isn't he? Yeah. I thought I recognised that name. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. I don't know if he's what we need, but he is a good player. But yeah, like I said, this piece of news that has come out is it's not really giving too much away. It's Bayern Munich are looking to do this, and this, but it's not telling us the positions. Is it just the fact that we're going to get 2 centre backs? We're not looking for a backup striker now. Okay, so the 25 to 35 million that was, to be put aside for Schick, is that gone now? Do we put that on Stiller? And do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a double-edged sword. I'm good, man. How about you? Yeah, not doing so bad, man. Not doing so bad. My legs are killing me. Went into the local town today to do some errands. Got to put stuff in the bank and so on. And my legs are killing me. I don't know why. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Just a bit tired, but not so bad, man. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, guys, get in the comments 110%. I'm going to try and get Zia on if he is free. Let me just ring him a second. And then I'll just ask him, are you joining, buddy? Can you create an ultimate? Hold up. Can you create your ultimate XI for next season? I would love to see Musiala and Davies on the left flank. Yeah, of course we can do that. What did you put? Give me a few minutes. Okay, that's fine. I've just clicked StreamYard. Why have I gone on StreamYard? Away with the fairies here. You can tell I'm a bit tired. Let me zoom this out. So yeah, if it was up to me on the team, this is the team that I would go with personally. I'll do the full team with subs as well. So piss off. So Neuer in goal. They always do a U before the E. Is so annoying. Right, Neuer in goal, with Urbig being his number 2. And he will be second choice next season. And I want to see some big games from him. And I don't mean that by performance. Please don't put him against, I don't know, a third division team when we go into the Pokal, Stuttgart, or I want to see him in big games. Cool. Do I want to win all of the trophies? Yeah, of course I do. But Neuer is getting there. And Urbig has been brilliant. He has been brilliant. So right back's a hard one, man. We'll do right back in a minute because we know what's happening on the other side. So Davies, and then in my opinion, who I would like to see is Esnu. That's not the one that I want. How the hell do you spell his name? Bayern Munich. As no. Adam Asnu. I want Adam Asnu as the backup, in my opinion. Obviously, this used to be our player. There we go. I want him as the backup. If it was up to me, that's what I would do personally. Then I can zoom this in just a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Then for me personally, Opa starts for me, and then his substitution would be the main man himself. 12 million. Why not go and get him? Again, for me personally, this is I'm doing my personal team that I would like. So yeah, Tar is the backup. So that does mean signing 3 centre backs. Obviously not going to happen. I don't care about the right back right now. You know what? Actually, yeah, I do. So Kimmich with Stanny in as the backup to him. Then I would go with Pavlo, and I would go with Stiller. And then I would have Lima, that's my name, spell it wrong, Lima. And I wouldn't play Bischoff there, so I don't know. We'll leave that for now. Maybe Goretzka stays, I'm not too sure. Then, for me personally, I would have Wirtz, and then I would have Bischoff, Tom Bischoff, as his substitution. Then on this side, Jamal Musiala with Matthias Tal, if they aren't going to sell him. If they do sell him and they're not going to sell Brian Zaragoza, I would go and get him, of course. But yeah, this is, again, just my opinion. Then Olasey with... I keep doing that. I click off with Vidovic. Because the way I see it is this: some of the young lads need playing time. They do. You know what? Actually, is saying that. Let's just put Tom here then. I don't think they're going to have. They're not going to have our young players, are they? Big up, Lewis, my bro. How are you, G? See, I can never spell this young lad's name. K-U. So what's it? K-U-S-I. And then was it a what? A-S. A-S. A-R-E. So that's what I would have, that. And then Harry Kane and then Serge. Now, do I want it to be Serge? No, but I don't believe Serge will leave. So that would be my 11 that I would have. If you want to put somebody, let me zoom this in so you can actually see the freaking thing. So I've got Neuer with Urbig as the backup. I've got Joshua Kimmich in at right back with Stanisic as the replacement for him. And then Upamecano and Hudson as the 2 centre backs, with Jonathan Tah and Atakora. I can never say his name. Atakora, I believe they say it. Then Davies with Esnu as the backup. Stiller and Pavlovic with Lima and Bischoff as the 2 backups. Then Vidovic, Kuraseri and Tau as the backups to Olasey, Wirtz and Musiala. And then Kane with Gnabry as the backup. If I had it my way, I would get rid of Harry Kane, but that's not going to happen, and certain things we need to be realistic with it. So yeah, hopefully that helps, Alexander. Hopefully that's what you wanted to see, my bro. But again, this is obviously just an opinion, isn't it? And it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, of course. So yeah, without further ado, though. Let me go there. Let me go there. And then big up the G. And then let me go bonk, and then scroll down and bonk. Cool. So yeah, that's personally what I would do, but it depends on what they're going to do, doesn't it? I think Madrid's going for Huijsen, which makes it difficult for us to get him. 1000%, I agree. Leroy Sané needs to leave. I know you're trolling though. What do you think of the double pivot?
Hansi, used by Hansi, but the one he used was Thiago and Goretzka. So
yeah, it was kind of like it wasn't really like they weren't the same. It was more of like a gap between them, if that makes any sense. Arakunda as a cam, yeah, why not? Zaragoza should probably stay in Spain, to be honest, maybe. Seems like the only priority this summer is Wirtz first, defence second. Yes, Lewis. Yeah, I agree. Any information about Brian Zaragoza? Is he going to play next season with us, or will he be up for sale? I think he's probably going to be sold, mate. Do you think Company is scared to put Kimmich at right back if it will strain their relationship, as he's one of his main men? Maybe, but at the end of the day, Company needs to grow some. If that's the case, we don't know if it is or it isn't. But for me personally, you've got to do what's best for the club, you know. So yeah, that's personally what I would say. You guys should consider Alex Bayern as well. Again, another name that rings a bell. Alex. Bro, what's going on? BAE. Alex Bayern, Spanish player, 23 years old. Interesting. The thing is, though, bro, that's a good shout, but these idiots at this club only bring in people that can actually speak either English or can speak German because they're idiots. Again, I agree with Brian Zaragoza, and I'm behind him 1,000%. It's not, football is not played with a language. It's played with your feet and ability, and he has a lot of that, you know. So yeah, that's what happens sometimes, mate, when you got dinosaurs at the football club. But at times those dinosaurs can be gems. So is the regen of Thiago? Maybe. I thought he was more of a left mid though. That's what I thought Alex Bayern was. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Could have thought he was the left midfielder.
Wrong about
this Alex Bayern guy. I thought he played striker, like left winger. He can play.
No, he plays in the 10, Liam.
Oh, okay. So he can play at the left mid, the 10, and okay. I get you. Yeah, maybe, man. But you never know. You never know. I wasn't expecting us to go and get Olasey. Obviously, Olasey's worked out perfectly. Cool. I want better from him next season, and I want him to only get better. And I'm sure that will happen. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to sign him. I thought he would go to Chelsea, and he'd be a one of those Premier League players and stay there. Wasn't expecting him to come to Bayern. So that just is what it is. You can play anywhere. Okay. What was I saying? I want next season Bayern should win the UCL. If we don't win next season, the UCL, then they all should be sacked. So you want the UCL, I get you. All right, someone's knocking on my doors here. Bear with me, bro.
I'll speak then. Hey, listen, guys. I'm pretty sure Liam told you, but I'll tell you myself. Like, subscribe, and do your thing, man. Hopefully you're good. Now, I see Liam is talking about forward options, no backup striker, which I mean, we talked about the other day. So it looks like Gnabry is going to be that backup forward. Now, it's not the end of the world, but knowing Company, he'll probably play what's his name, Gnabry on the wings in certain games. I actually don't mind Gnabry in the 10. Funny enough, if he was staying, and that's only if he stays. I don't mind him being a backup 10. To be really honest, because if he is a backup 10, it would suit him better than playing him on the wing. Because if you play him on the wing, he's pretty limited these days. You know what I mean? So that's just an idea. And also, Gnabry could take over Kane's spaces, and Kane can do vice versa. So a low key can work. But obviously, that's not going to be the main. That's not going to be part of the main 11. That's just if, let's say, hypothetically, Wirtz gets hurt or Musiala gets hurt or whatever. Because let's be honest, I do think Wirtz will join Bayern. All the news are leading towards him joining Bayern. Everything that's been mentioned, you know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of when. It's not even about if anymore. It's about when. Like, this Bayern board, it's not even the board, supervisory board. They're really trying to get him over the line. You know what I mean? So if it was Herbal, we're like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But now it's about who else are we getting on the flanks? Like, are we keeping Leroy Sané or are we not? Kingsley Coman's probably gonna go, or is he? It's just one of them ones, really. Baena is a baller from little bits I've seen of him. I've not seen many of him, I'll be honest. But I could see him joining a Prem side or a better La Liga side. I don't see him joining us. I just think we should get Zaragoza back. Maybe we start integrating Eric Huda into the first team, and you start putting him like in the squad, using him here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like and bro, Zane should not be back up. I pray to God he leaves. I pray to God he leaves. Inshallah he leaves, bro. Khalas. I'm tired of this guy. So yeah, man. I want next season Bayern should win the UCL. If we don't win next season the UCL, then I actually think we should actually try to win it as well. But I will say this: if we win the double, then it's more respectable than if we were just to win the Bundesliga. We actually have to, like, my aim next season is more than Bundesliga. Like, if you win me Bundesliga and Champions League, I'm content. If you win me Bundesliga and what's it called? DFB Pokal, I'm content. But it cannot just be Bundesliga, man. It can't be, because we just done it this season. And to be honest, realistically, we should be competing for a job. I was having this debate with Touchline. When you are this big of a club and you talk this much, like, you know, talk about how you're this big bollocks or you're this big club, you have to realistically be going for troubles, man. You know what I mean? You realistically just have to be. Like, that's the mentality you should be having. Aymeric Laporte for 7 million from Al-Nassr. You know, he hasn't been playing a lot recently. It has been Lijami and Semekan. So, but I think Laporte will stay at Nasser though. So I don't see that happening. But I wouldn't mind Laporte, to be honest. I actually think Laporte is pretty good. Isn't he getting older though? Isn't he getting kind of older? How old is this guy? Oh, big up Touching. Oh, shoot. Man got a new logo. Hey, Fairs. Hey, you know what? Fairs Touchline. Fairs. Big up Touchline, man. Gotta say, that logo looks pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie. Wait, how old is Laporte now? He played yesterday, he didn't play yesterday, sorry, but his team played yesterday, so I can check through that. Ha! Musia Diaby got a red card. Hold on. Giga. Where is Laporte not in the squad neither? Even because he didn't start. I think he's injured then. I have not been following up too much. I just watched their games, but I don't know much news on him. He's 30 years old. Yeah, I don't know about that, NJ. I'll probably change it though. Just made this one see what look like. It looks pretty cool though. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks pretty cool. It's a good start. So yeah, man. But about this forward, like, it's just like the starting 11 will look pretty good. I mean, you have Kane, you have Musiala, Wirtz, Olise. That's good. But then we have to worry about the midfield and defense. Now, I saw Liam's stream today, on this channel. He was talking about the Inacios, the Tars, the Hoysens, and all that. Bro, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Something tells me, and this is just me. Yeah, true, NJ. But he's more free. He's first of all, he's free, and he's gonna be on less wages. I was gonna say, I think what's gonna happen, we're gonna get Tah for sure. That's one thing locked in. I think we get Jonathan Tah. But Hoyson, I don't know, bro, because I could see him go to Madrid. Or I could see him go to Chelsea as well, you know. Maybe Man United is an idea as well, but Man United, I think they're content with their defense. I think they want to improve their attack more. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Touchdown, by the way. So I'm not gonna lie. I think Hoyson joins Madrid or Chelsea Football Club. Maybe Liverpool too, because Liverpool looking for a center back as well. Like I feel like even though yes, we can get Hoyson over certain clubs, I feel like our focus will be more on Taw as well, because he's free. And I think we'll look for other defenders because they're cheaper options than that. I mean, I disagree with you. I think we have money, but the board acts like we don't got money. Like I don't believe them when they say that we got money, we don't got money. By the way, no way this is the only background. Wait, let me see what overlay this guy has. Like get rid of this for 1 second. Put this one. Like realistically speaking, like if we're being honest with ourselves right now, I'm telling you right now, like we have money. The board just acts poor. Will Musiala's relation with company be hurt if he plays Verts at Cam and No, because Musiala is willing to do whatever it takes to win. That's one thing I'll give Musiala a lot of respect for is he holds on to the ball for too long and he tries to dribble past everybody. But one thing I'll say, he's willing to work hard for that team. So if he's willing to do that, he's willing to play on the wing, in the 10. That guy's very flexible. He's not one of them guys in terms of personality that's going to be butthurt because he's playing on the wing. If anything, I've been saying this for a time. He's more of a winger with the qualities that he has than he has a 10. And plus, to be fair, he and Wirtz can interchange. We've seen that for Germany. I mean, to be honest, I would have done that. However, here's the problem. Muller's leg's gone, bro. I would love to play Thomas Muller and all that, but his legs are gone. By the way, speaking of, I ordered his new kit, the new kit with the Muller special one. Inshallah, it arrives very soon, man, because I'm going to try to hang it up instead of this black Besiktas kit, which has zero talks on it. I'm going to hang it there for y'all to see. I hope it looks cooler in person than it looks on image. Don't think you need backup to Kane. The same way I don't think you need... But Touchdown, you're saying we don't need Verts because we need defenders, but I've been trying to tell you and you still don't understand. We have money, but this board acts like we ain't got money. You can't tell me we have this 50+1 rule, right? We barely buy anybody. We sell players. We're giving wages to idiots in our fucking club. But all of a sudden now we ain't got money. Bullshit. A lot of bullshit. We have money, so we can use the money, save up money, make up sales for Verts. Done. Now, you get Jonathan Tah, free. Okay, cool. Do I think he's a main guy? Nope, but durable, free, whatever. Get him. Okay. Now you need another center back. Use the money for that center back. Problem solved for center backs. There you go. I literally told you the solution right there. Then, right back. Okay, you have Stanisic. Limer, I'm not the biggest fan of, but let's be honest, he's going to play there because he's had some good performance. So, okay, Stanisic, Limer, Kimmich should realistically be there. But Bowie's going to go, okay, so that's, again, but then again, the money's going to be used on Wirtz. But right back's not the biggest worry for me. Left back, just get back. If it was up to me, get back Esnu, solves problems over there. The midfield, there's Bischoff. But then again, Bischoff, Pavlovic, Kimmich, that's not enough for me. You know what I mean? By the way, speaking of him, he got his cap stolen after the PSG game. I found that mad because he went to the PSG game. You know what I mean? And you can sell Goretzka as well. I actually think we can, if the board was smart, we can take care of business this transfer window. If the board is smart. But I don't think they're smart enough, so. Yeah, but guess what? Certain wage bills going to get cleared up. That's what you fail to understand. I mean, and I say certain, a Leroy Sané one because of the whole issue with Pini Zahavi and the club and Sané because of the wage thing. That massive wage, bye-bye. Goretzka wage, potentially a bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Who else can we talk about in terms of wages here? Unfortunately, Muller wage, bye-bye. And Muller was earning a decent amount. You know what I mean? So that's already 3 big wages gone. Kingsley Coman, bye-bye. 4. You know? Like, certain big wages will be cleared out. So don't worry about that. And the Florian Wirtz thingy, guess what? That much money is going to be over 5 years. It's not going to be for 1 year. And this is what people don't get neither. And Leon's been trying to explain it for time. Muller wage is going to be Wirtz. I mean, probably, yeah. Probably. But the thing is, Wirtz is going to be quite more, actually. Because I think Muller's was quite lower the later he stayed. Like the last extension, I think he took a pay cut. If I'm not mistaken. How much does Muller earn at the moment? Bayern wages. Is it from here? So Thomas Muller now. So here's the thing. He currently earns okay. Nobody cares about your ads. Get out of here. So Muller at the moment per year is earning 15 million. 15 million a year. Interesting. So yeah, Wirtz is gonna have 10 million more. Not just, actually, it's a lot of money. 10 million more. You know what I mean? A Kingsley Coman, 17 million gone if we sell him. And we make up transfer fee for that one. Then you have the Leroy Sané one not selling, but 15 million. Well, now he was supposed to get 10 and the add-ons of 5, so 15. Again, gone. Goretzka 13, which I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure that's a fraudulent one. It's more than that. I think it's around 16, 17. Again, gone. Hopefully we sell Kim Min-jae, another one. Gone. You know what I mean? The club wants to get rid of Palini. I don't think it's a good idea, but if they do, again, wages, gone. Touchdown, do you want me to name you more players? Hey, they're looking to getting rid of Ito. Again, wages, gone. Bowie, gone. I've just named you like half the squad that could be gone. And I said could. I'm not saying will. Could be gone. Like, if they are smart, they would get rid of half the squad then to get Wirtz in and then get players that are cheaper and are good enough as well. Like, that's what it is, bro. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. So yes, I do think a Wirtz could do a job for us. Not gonna lie. Plus, people are acting, bro. People acting we ain't got Zargosa or we ain't got, bro. But the problem is they're gonna get rid of him. It's fucking idiots. I'm telling you, man. They better be smart. Because if they ain't smart enough, bro, it's gonna be another long season. Hi, Windows. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Get out of my laptop, man. Get out my sites. But guys, listen, subscribe, like, do your thing, man. You know what I mean? Inshallah, you're well, wherever you are. I do not know where Liam is. Let me message this guy, man. I'm gonna ask him where you at, man. Man, I'm out here setting up a... Oh, shit, never mind. He messaged me. He said he's helping a neighbor out. Ah, cool. So that chat, you guys not gonna say anything? Is it just gonna be me talking to y'all? Might as well talk to a wall. Hey, Wall. Hey, what's up, man? You doing good? Listen. I know I'm waiting for Birds to join too, bro. I'm waiting. Like, guys, come on now. But what are we doing here? Like, chat, speak, man. Type in the chat. Yeah. Say, I don't know. Say, I want center backs. See? Chat. Use the chat. Look, I just used it. There. Nobody gonna use the chat. There's like 15 of you here. You frauds. Damn. You man not entertained, are you? But yeah, man. It'd be interesting to see what we do. However, I have to say, if it's not Hoyson, if it's not Tutton, I'm not a big fan of Todd, by the way, anymore. I've seen enough of him. I mean, I saw him last season; he was doing good, but like this, but this time I'm about with that. Salim said, "Sorry, lad, bear with me." Wait, what's clipped? Brother, touch on the only thing that needs to be clipped is when you reacting. When you get pissed off, you do like this whole all that crap. That's the bit that needs to be clipped, brother. That's the only thing that needs to be clipped. You know what I mean? No, the chat got me talking to a wall. The chat got me talking to a wall, brother. A chat, bro. You man need to chat, man. That's because I can't scream because my family's asleep. Brother, I shout all the time, and I mean, my dad the next day, you're shouting, man. Damn. Man said make your 11 if you want. Who the fuck? يا حبيب قلبي قاعد تكلمني على فاضي. Wait. Why? I'm gonna answer a phone call on stream, bro. Wait 1 second. Bear with me. دقيقة. ايش تبي؟ لأن I'm on stream يا حبيبي. خلاص بكلمك بعد شوي. أي خدمة؟ تبي شيء؟ الله يسلمك يلا باي. This guy, man. No, seriously. Yeah, we need Kane backup. Kane might get injured. Hey, listen, I told you. I would love to have a backup. Trust me. If I was up to me right now in that boardroom, I get Jonathan David free again. But they ain't doing that. They really ain't doing that. Or, again, and this is an idea I posed earlier this week. What about Kindest? Whatever his name is, at Borussia Mönchengladbach. I actually think he'd be a very cheap backup for FC Bayern München and would be effective as well when we need it. On the box striker, you know what I mean? Can score in certain moments when we need it, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not Jonathan David, at least get that guy. German international, you know? He's a backup I'd go for. That's just an idea I got in mind. You know what I mean? Very tall, physical. Like, we need somebody like that as backup. Or get Jonathan David. Like, I cut it on you. You're doing too much. Good morning, Detroit Rock City, man. Hopefully you're good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, listen, this board better wake up. I'm telling you right now. If this board ain't awake, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be long next season. A very long next season as well. And by the way, I have to let y'all know, who knows what the hell Frankfurt will do, if they're going to maintain being top 4, if Borussia Dortmund will do madness out of nowhere. We have to be aware of these little things. I know we're gonna dominate the league usually, for a long time, but like there are gonna be some seasons in which teams will shock us. Leverkusen, when they did what they did, they shocked us. You know, let's not act like they didn't shock us. So, yeah, man, we need to be very aware, very aware. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he's not getting any younger, to be fair, Catalan. He's not getting any younger, to be fair. How old is Candy? Wait, let me go check. Wait, we play Gladbach, so I can go check from there. Kleindienst, he's 29 years old, so similar age group, to be fair. I said bring back Claudio Pizza. It's Pizarro, by the way, or Pizarro, you fraud. Absolute fraud. But yeah, listen, man. If they want Gnabry to be backup, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Although I think it would be better if he was either a backup 10 or get rid. Forgot to put ROMB. Who's ROMB? What? Oh, the raw in the pizza. I just realized. Hey, listen, NJ, man. It is what it is, brother. It is what it is. Man, listen, that guy was an unreal backup. I'm not even gonna lie. That guy's a backup. Oh, bro. There's not many legendary backups, but bro, that guy is a legend just for being a legendary backup. No, I'm not, bro. I'm not even kidding. That guy. Oh, my days, bro. For someone that's not even from Europe, like he literally epitomized Bayern München, like, to a degree. It's actually crazy. Like he's one of them, like, legendary backups or like a cult hero type guys. Actually, I'd say cult hero is the best word for him, because legendary backups are more like cult heroes. If you deep it, like, that guy was just unbelievably good as a backup. Barely done any wrong going forward. Whenever we needed him, I mean, there were times as a starter though it was annoying watching, but as a backup, Wayne, just come off the bench, bring some sort of impact, get important goals here and there. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. You know what I mean? By the way, guys, yeah, thank you for reminding me. Itakura, I actually follow him up on the Asian scale as well, because obviously Japan plays Saudi and all that stuff. Yo, NJ, you're also Asian, bro. Have you heard of Itakura from Japan, bro? He plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach. I actually think he's a very good, durable center back as well. Listen, he played good when my country Saudi played Japan. He actually was one of their better players that game when we drew 0-0. He was better than Ito. I actually would take him. He's also a cheap option. But here's the problem. You're not Japanese, but you follow Asia. Fraud. Yeah, see, that's my point. You know him. That's the fucking point. But NJ, stick to the fucking program. This fucking guy, man. Focus. Yeah, you're gonna lose focus like Araujo now. You're gonna lose focus like him, bro. What are you doing, bro? Come on now. Like, stick to the program. Focus. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, it's just, yeah, I actually think if you just get Itakura and Ta, I don't know how that's gonna be good enough in the long run. Put it that way. It would have to be one and another, and then get another one that's quality. And get rid of Kim too while you're at it. Get rid of Jackass. He plays better than Ito in the national team. That's the funny thing. Like, the funny thing is, he plays better than him usually. And the game against us, he played better as well. But that's the point. But that's why I always brought up the strikers in the box thing. And I mentioned all these names because we had bare gunmen that poached or were target men. By the way, I will say this. Ito has not shown that he's been durable. But I will say this, though. Whenever he has played, he's been solid, man. The only thing I don't like is him left back, because him left back on the ball is a bit off. I mean, he's a bit clunky on the ball. You guys should have bought him instead of Ito, to be fair. Yeah, but the reason we got Ito at the time is because of the release clause. That release clause is why we got him. Otherwise, we would have never got him. The release clause was around 30 million euros. So we just yanked him from Stuttgart, just like that. And all of a sudden now, you see him at Bavaria, bruv. You know what I mean? Bavaria Munchen. That's what you're seeing. You know? It is what it is. You guys should have bought him. Yeah, okay, read that. Anyway, do you think players... Oh, the players... Wait. Do you think the players, what we going to sign next season, is enough for us winning the... Let's see how it pans out, and it'll be easier for me to judge. But as of right now, no. If you told me Jonathan Tah and that, then no. Wait, what's this guy saying? Why the fuck is Liam sending me this? Oh, shit. Cool. All right, cool. All right, but before I do end it, though, because Liam said if I want to, but you know what? Is this... The thing is, Liam controls this one. All right, let me get rid of this one. Let me add my share screen. Hey, guys, who wants to see what team I would build for Bayern? Before we end it, because Liam's saying for me, but I'll try to build a team for y'all. I'll try to build you my team. It's time to shave what off? What? All right, because you... All right, if you don't give me a good reason to why you said that, then I'm timing you out. Go ahead, broski. All right, fairs. Let's go. So let's flip. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna do this. And then what we're gonna do? Okay, we don't need... Yeah, fuck off. Stupid ads. Son of a gun. Anyway. Wait, no, fuck the invites. No. Share screen, squad builder, okay. There. Now, I say we begin building this team. Now, obviously, I need to change the formation. 4-2-3-1. Okay, in goal, let's be honest, it's going... Our starting one will be Manuel Neuer. Okay. Non-negotiable. Now, right back. Now, realistically, we should be saying Joshua Kimmich, but he will not play there because he wants to play in midfield. Okay, so who should we play right back? Personally, for me, I think we need to start using him as the right back, but knowing company, he will use Konrad Leimer. Or you guys want Konrad Leimer so bad? No, this is just idea for starting 11. So we saying Stanisic or Leimer, guys, or Kimmich? You're saying Stanisic. You're saying Leimer. I rather Stanisic, although I will say this, though. Stanisic at times loses concentration. He is hella energetic. Whether I think he's good enough on the ball at times or not, whatever. I will say, though, for company's style of play, one thing I'll give Konrad Leimer is he's really energetic. My only problem with Konrad Leimer is he's so slow on it, bro. This is why I despise... I mean, Liam has this thing. He has this guy. I mean, he has that in his whole overlay thing because he moves slower than a dog. Like, he's a dog because he's a machine, innit? But I guarantee you, bro, the guy can't even recover, bro. Bro, the guy may as well be bro, you may as well have him be what do they call that dog? Bro, he may as well be bulldog, brother. I was going to call him something else, but that something else was actually a stronger dog than a bulldog. Like, come on, man. Bro, bulldogs ain't that quick. Bro, may as well be him. Seriously, man. Bro, Braun Breaker's quicker than him. Bro, listen. Bro, if anything, he should be a backup midfielder. He should not even be a right back. He's only playing there because he's one of them. He's one of them guys that low key inverts. Have you guys deeped it? He low key inverts, you know. Look, if you deep, he inverts. He's doing what Kimmich should be doing realistically. Like, anyway. For me personally, I would rather Stanisic, but I will say this. Stanisic does have to, like, work on his concentration because his awareness sometimes, bro. Oh, my God. Wallah al-Azim, it's diabolical. Anyway, left back, obviously we know who's there. Davies. Everyone and their mom knows it's Davies. Now, backup, I would be nice to have Esnu, but it's not going to happen. So, Kradzik, maybe, I don't know. We have Guerrero still. To be fair, he is a good backup option, but the problem is he's more of a wing back than a fullback. So whenever Guerrero plays, well, now I have to start shitting myself, pause, because that guy, oh my days, awful. So when it comes to defending, at least. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, center backs, guys. What are we saying for center backs? We're saying for center backs. So, listen, I don't want to be that guy. But realistically, we're going to have to see how Upamecano does when he comes back. So we're going to put him there as one of the center backs. Nope. But he doesn't even need to play back three. All he has to do is line his defense back. That's all he has to do. You don't even need to play back three. So, Upamecano. Now, who's next to him? So we can have Dean Huijsen, Jonathan Tah. You know what I'm saying? Liam wants an Inacio or an Antonio Silva. I'm not a huge fan of them. I mean, Inacio I don't know much of, but Antonio Silva I'm not a fan of at the moment. Toby, you know what? Let's say we can't get Dean Huijsen. I personally, and we're trying to build the starting 11, like a 11 that should start in a Champions League final, yeah? Nico Schlotterbeck is my other guy. I would love a Dean Huijsen, but let's be honest. If we're trying to be realistic as well, like a Schlotterbeck is more gettable than a Dean Huijsen. So I'm putting Schlotterbeck in there. But if we get Dean Huijsen, I mean, I'll take him over Schlotterbeck. It's just I'm trying to be realistic while I do this. And then, but that don't mean we don't try to go for Huijsen. By the way, try to go for Huijsen. But if it's too competitive and we're losing the race, forget about it. Like Plan B. Put it this way: Schlotterbeck for me is a Plan B for one of the starting center backs alongside Opa. But more than likely, we're going to get Jonathan Tah as that Plan B because he's more durable and whatever. Anyway, but that's my idea. Liam rates Inacio, but I've not seen enough of him. Apparently, Al Hilal is linked with him. What about Tah? Yeah, Jonathan Tah we're getting regardless, but thing is, I see him more as a backup option. I would love Van de Ven, but there's only one problem. He's too injury prone, and we know how we see injury prone guys, man. I'm telling you, we have too many injuries that like we're sick and tired and we just want to get rid. So like, no. We need durable players, right? So there, I put Schlotterbeck in there. You wouldn't mind if you guys signed Inacio? I mean, Liam wouldn't mind. I don't know much about him. I'm trying to know about him because Al Hilal are linked with them as well. So yeah, now in midfield, listen, by default you have Kimmich there, obviously. Joshua Kimmich is obviously going to be there. Now, I'm going to throw a wild card here, guys. This wild card, I think we should get Stiller, you know. I think we should get Stiller, and I'll tell you why. Yep, Angelo Stiller. The reason why I'd get him, guys, because let's be real, Pavlovic, he's not 100% fit. He's not 100% fit. That guy's sickness is going to be the reason to why he's not going to be 100% fit moving forward. That's why. Palhinha, for our system, he's the type of guy you bring on when you're trying to hold on to a lead in a competitive game. or you know what I mean, just give him minutes, whatever. Or you want to rotate or something. I would still keep Palinia, by the way. For you guys, just so you guys know, we need a squad. Bischoff, I don't know how we would pan out with this team. Maybe it can be a backup 10, a backup this, whatever. But I think we need a Stiller to solidify that midfield to be like a machine. You know what I mean? Especially with Kimmich being there. Because Kimmich, let's be honest, yes, he's good when it comes to creating chances. But defensively, he's suspect, man. He's suspect. And he needs work right next to him. Stiller provides that. You know what I mean? Kimmich and Pablo, even though Stiller is too good, maybe for the future. Again, I mean, I would love Pablo, but the problem with Pablo is that he is not fully fit. If he was fully fit, I would have heard you 100%. But yeah, Stiller can be a mix of a destroyer. He's a workhorse, bro. He's an absolute workhorse, and bro, that guy is a workhorse and a progressor. That guy can do nearly all of it. Nearly. Because obviously it's not to a level of, let's say, for example, your Pedri. But, you know what I mean? It's just one of them. Sickhead, I'm going to tell you exactly what he's good at. Winning the ball and at times making long passes. Sometimes that's all you fucking need when you're holding on to a lead. So that's why I would keep Palinia as a backup option. Just somebody that would come on off the bench, do a job. I'm not saying use him as a starting 11 player. Yes, exactly. Defensively, he's a rock, bro. We need defensive midfielders in this fucking squad. If we don't have a defensive midfielder in this squad, I guarantee you there's going to be a game in which we draw or we lose when we could have won because we're just fragile in midfield and in defense. Do you want that to happen in our team? No, you don't. So it's best you keep the guy. Or this too. Huh? There you go. Maybe it could be that failed midfielder that turns out to be a good center back. Who knows? Allahu A'lam. You know? So, like, you guys have to consider these things as well. So that's why I would keep him in the squad. I'm not saying start him. Obviously, you can't start him when you're trying to create hella chances. It don't make sense. But to be a dog in midfield or to be and again, fifth choice, fourth center back, like, it's not a bad idea, man. It really is not. And then everyone and their mom knows what the attack's going to be. I may as well just start from here. I would rather Gyökeres, but Kane's going to stay. And I'll be honest, I've said it before, I'll say it again. He's the least of our worries. Like, because to be fair, he does score consistently anyway. I'm playing Musiala there. I'm playing Wirtz here. But they're going to interchange anyway, so it doesn't matter, really, if you deep it. And then you have Olise. That's my 11. That would be my starting main 11 if we were in a Champions League final or something. Big up Bo Ford, man. Big up Bo Ford. You need these type of players who aren't world club but can be an asset. Exactly. Bro, NJ, I've been trying to tell Mandem, you can't have a full team of just technique or like that. No, it doesn't work like that. Because if you had that, then a certain quality that you need in your team, like a certain physical quality in certain positions, obviously, like going forward, you do need some sort of ability. I'm not even going to lie. Or like at least somewhat of an IQ there, attacking IQ. But defensively, you need physicality, man. And Palini offers it, man. You know what I mean? So, oh, shit. That is a very good point. Okay, I can just switch them up. Wait, how do you switch them up? Oh, you hold this and then this? Yeah, done. There you go. All right, done that, Bo Ford. There you go. All right, so what are we saying about this team, guys? All right. One thing we're not going to fucking do is get Xavi fucking Simmons. He's fucking mid. And I say he's mid because, let's be honest, when it comes to pressure, that guy ain't able to cope with pressure. Nah, not Bayern München level at all. He can stay with RB scumbag, RB lipstick. Nah. Keep that Xavi Simmons away from me. Don't want him. Honest to God. Now seriously, man. Man told me get Xavi. Yeah, he really can eat one. Pause. He had his chance as well. And to be honest, I'm glad we didn't get him. If we're being realistic, I'm glad we didn't get him. Seriously. So, yeah. But exactly, NJ, man. NJ understands me, man. He understands what I'm trying to do here. So, yeah. Bro, he's just mid. I'm not even saying he's shit. I'm just saying he's mid, bro. He's not what you're looking for if you're trying to, like, win. He's more likely to be a backup option than a bloody starter in a Bayern München. If we're being real with ourselves. So yeah, that's what I would say. But yeah, man. Listen, I will end it here because I do not know where Mr. Bayern View has gone, and I do have to hit the gym because I have plans later. But guys, listen. I need y'all to do the following favors: like, subscribe. Obviously, press alarm bells, comment your way, go check the socials of the Bayern View. By the way, I am road to 1K. Actually, now road to 900 realistically, but yeah, I'm aiming for 1K. I just hit around 800 subs. So if anyone wants to check out my content, usually Liam is around as well, but here and there, I do more content more based on other football game watch-alongs and all that stuff. And I do talk about Bayern, but only in match reactions and certain news. I don't really do Bayern as much because I'm here on the Bayern View. So, yeah. Listen, guys. I will bounce now. Take care. And, yeah, we're not going to redirect because Liam's not around to do that. He has to be here to do that because this is his channel. So, and he needs to go to his studio as well. So, yeah, we're just going to end it here. Take care. See you later. Mia, son, Mia.
Auf geht's, Bayern, schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Auf geht's, Bayern, schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Auf geht's, Bayern, schießt ein Tor!
Akmas.